Video aufnehmen kann. Heute ist kein Video, nämlich ein Livestream vom zweiten Tag der Fortnite Weltmeisterschaft. Ich habe angekündigt, dass wir noch einen Livestream machen. Ja, und jetzt machen wir eine. 12.000 Zuschauer bei Stani. Bei uns noch gar keiner. Aber ja, ich nenne noch mal eben ganz schnell den Titel und wir können uns dann mal eben den Shop angucken, Leute. Hier ist der Shop für euch. Titel. So, den Titel auf jeden Fall, das ist der Shop. Ganz kurz nochmal was einfügen. Die miese Krise, Leute. Wir haben gestern schon 2 Stunden gestreamt. Wir werden jetzt jeden Tag, jeden Abend ein bisschen spielen. Modus und Objekte, Jagd, Hautnamen, Solo-Duos, Teams, Gruppenkeile, Arena, Spielwiese und Kreativ. Ich würde sagen, geht jetzt mal an den Speck. Ja, Duos ist gerade. Da steht aber bis jetzt noch nicht, dass die live sind, Leute. Ich weiß nicht, wie wir da jetzt reinkommen. Oder mit Farbenbilder, ich schwöre. Macht das unbedingt. Die Quest müssen wir auf jeden Fall noch machen. Das können wir ein bisschen hautnah machen. Wenn ihr Bock drauf habt. Jetzt könnte man das hier mal da einstellen. Da. Preise und Belohnungen. Der erste kriegt 3 Millionen, der zweite 2,25 Millionen, der dritte 1,8. 1,5, 900.000, 450.000, 375, 375, 255, 225, Top 50, 100.000. Leute, das ist einfach nur krass, wie viel Fortnite da einfach raushaut. Wir müssen das ganze Deck mal eben ändern. Also Fisch. World Cup Style, der bleibt auf jeden Fall erstmal drin. So hässlich wird, egal. Wir Rückenaccessoires, bunte Farben, Leute. Und mal die Gummiente nehmen. Oder das Musi. Ich würde sagen, wir nehmen die Gummiente einfach mal. Spitzhacke passt doch gar nicht. Vielleicht in den Mellow-Knüppel. Aber der ist so laut. Oh Leute, ist draußen irgendwas umgefallen. Ja, dann muss Una sofort mich bewachen. Bravo, fein. So, wie gesagt, das ist der Shop. Marshmallow, Marshposen, Mellow-Gleiter, ich halte einfach mal. Dann die ganze Banner-Skins. Was ist euer Favorit? Also ich würde mir wenn ich 2 Skins holen würde, würde ich mir ihn holen und als Frau. Ich glaube, sie würde ich mir als Frau holen und dann natürlich alle 3 hiervon. Ich finde das am geilsten. Den Rucksack und alles ist einfach geil, dieses Skin. So, Battle paar Stufen. Pokalknipser, neuer Mode, geiler Mode. Verwirrt, seit 200 Tagen nicht mehr im Shop gewesen. Das war schon nicht mein Lieblingstanz, wenn ihr das nicht wisst. Ich versuche in dem Video auch nicht zu singen. Kein das wieder offen, mit dem ich eigentlich spielen wollte. Okay, was wollen wir spielen? Objekte, Jagd. Ich würde sagen, ich will ein bisschen hautnah auffüllen. Zum zweiten Geburtstag von Fortnite. Das ist schon relativ gut. Ich guck mal eben in unseren Streamy Beamy rein. Nicht Stani, sondern gib mal ein Fortnite Welt, nicht dort Teig. Was ist das, glaube ich? This world limitation. Fortnite. Ich gebe jetzt einmal ein Fortnite. Oh Gott. Fortnite Weltmeisterschaft 2019. Werde Stanian gegeben. Leute, wir müssen doch angezeigt werden. Leute, was wir für Haseloffel eingeben? Was müssen wir für Haseloffel eingeben? Kommt immer noch nicht das Spiel. Scheißegal, Leute. Die anderen wollen Salty. Ich glaube, die sind gut. Ich glaube, wir haben gute Pro-Players. Wie gesagt, Leute, eine ganz kleine News am Rande. Lasst auf jeden Fall ein Like da. Und dieser Bellbus, Leute, wird auf jeden Fall wieder aktualisiert und wieder zum Geburtstagsevent gemacht. Ja. Wie gesagt, ein bisschen Ordner auffüllen. Dann lassen wir alle sagen, aber da wenn euch dieser Livestream gefällt. Und wir wollen mit unseren neuen Spitzhackerin. Oh mein Gott, goldene Kampfschutze, die erste Waffe. Schmeckt! Ja, das können wir auch rausmachen. Also gibt's ja noch Pumps. So kann man für die Pumps immer relativ viel Muni farmen. Und bauen ist, glaube ich, in dem Modus, weiß ich nicht, wie wichtig das ist. Weil wir müssen schon viel bauen. Aber wie gesagt, abonniert alle Hasenlöffel 2.0, wenn euch meine Videos, meine Streams gefallen. Ihr könnt super gerne abonnieren. Geht einfach kostenlos und bald zeigt auf jeden Fall. Ah, hier ist eine Kampflöffel für irgendwen, wer möchte. Okay, das die Leistung geht schon gut los mit Telefon, Leute. Man kennt sie. Was kostet das im Haus? Jetzt kommt gleich 1000 IQ. Und dann wird die gelandet, alle. Die landen natürlich wieder mega nah. Die werden verkackt, Nochmal. Wenn du willst. Bist du überhaupt Deutsch, Shanwick? Nochmal, Alter. Ich kann mir ja auch heute sagen, einen Tod schmeißen. Komm hoch. Freund. Ich würde Impuls machen, kommst du über den Gegner? Enemy spotted! Enemy spotted! Call here! Impulse! I have impulse! Let's go, pushing! Pushing! The enemy spotted! Here, enemy spotted! Vierer Hit, oh mein Gott, Bruder. Bruder. Oh Gott. Mann, warum alle mal so schlecht? Naja, ich glaube, ich werde wohl gar nicht immer so viel. Scheiße, Leute, ich bin nicht eingespielt. wird Scheinweg regelt, aber schon. Jedenfalls, Leute.
Baba uçmuyor, jetpack var arkasında. Oyun hayatta kalma oyunu. Yani geçemezsin sen dalganı al.
Wow! Ich will nicht gerade sein, Leute. Natürlich immer die besten Waffen. Erste Runde. Meine Members sind auch immer so schlecht, Leute. Meine Güte.
Kafama falan vuruyor.
Ich schwöre, meine Enemies sind so schlecht. Warum? Warum, Leute? Warum? Egal. Ich guck mal meinen Livestream ein bisschen. Mal gucken, ob das läuft alles. Goldene Combat ist halt nichts Besonderes in dem Modus. Sind jetzt alles mit dem Tor, Leute? Ja. Tor funktioniert, Leute. Ihr hört mich doppelt jetzt. Goldene Combat ist halt nichts Besonderes in dem Modus. Bin ich ein bisschen leiser? Sind jetzt alles mit dem Tor, Leute? Bin ich ein bisschen leiser? Ja. Tor funktioniert, Leute. Ihr hört mich doppelt jetzt. Also Zuschauer, ich bin der Zuschauer. Ich kann mal gerne was reinschreiben, Leute. Okay, bin so relativ laut, Leute. Das kann ich mit Juliet in letzter Zeit ab, wenn ihr mehr als kann, dass ich mit Juliet das Wort lasst, auf jeden Fall ein Liken habt da und ja. Wieder ein bisschen hautnah, ne? Auffüllen, hautnah. Auffüllen, hautnah. Viel Spaß beim Gucken. So, ich habe was reingeschrieben. Auf Ehrenbruder Basel, Leute, gestern World Cup von Fortnite mit Tino. Dann hatten wir das Kurzfinale des World Cups. Könnte ich eigentlich. Naja, wo ist mein Stream drauf? Ist da der Stream drauf, Leute? Ja!
Hallo? Kann man Deutsch?
Ja, ich bin Deutsch. Moin.
Und
Alles klar bei dir?
ja, und wir.
Naja, alles gut, Bruder.
Komm mal gut, Leute.
Oh ja, komm. Weil du es bist, Bruder. Weil du es bist. Nein, Spaß.
Komm, musst du unten uns auch dieses Inventar angucken?
Mache ich im Moment nicht, aber ich stream gerade auf YouTube. Check auf jeden Fall ab. Kleiner Tipp. Willst du mit dem Video sein oder soll ich dich muten?
Nee, kann schon dabei sein.
Okay, Bruder. Wie gesagt, Leute, lass auf jeden Fall einen Like, aber da und ja.
Ist so gut oder schlecht?
Wie gut oder schlecht? Keine Ahnung, ich habe jetzt 43 Wins oder so. Musst du halt schätzen, ob ich gut
Ja,
oder
in
schlecht?
Fortnite.
Ich würde schon sagen, dass ich nicht schlecht bin, aber ich würde auch nicht sagen, dass ich ultra krass bin. Also ich weiß nicht, wie viel du von mir erwartest. Meine krasseste Kill in Solo war.
Also ich bin so gut. Apropos im nächsten Gegner.
Ja, soll ich kommen?
Warte.
Ehrenbruder Basis.
Ich lauf.
Enemy spotted!
Komm mal Hüte.
Oh no, ich hab die falsche Waffe, Bruder, ich hab die falsche Waffe! Oh mein Gott, ich adde dich eben schnell, ja?
Was?
Ich adde dich eben schnell.
Ja, warte, ich glaube, die beleben uns.
Ja, aber nimmst du die FA an? Also die Freundschaftsanfrage?
Ja.
Da können wir noch ein bisschen spielen, Leute. Ich hab nur die falsche Waffe genommen, sonst bin ich besser. Oh mein Gott, ich hab die Schrot in der Hand. Bruder, wir spielen jetzt ein paar Runden Haupten auf Ehrenbruderbasis, können wir gerne machen. Bruder, dann wirst du sehen, dass ich besser bin, aber wirklich. Das war low, Alter. Ich hätte ja... Mann. Die andere Waffe ist aber auch grottenschlecht. Sunny Street, Leute, alle auf meinem YouTube-Kanal vorbeischauen und Abo da lassen und like. Auf
Hab deine
Instagram.
angenommen.
Komm mal ganz schnell.
Also, ich tue das dann raus. Er belegt uns.
Soll ich die dann gleich in die Lobby einladen?
Ja, warte. Er belegt uns. Ja, gibt 16 Sekunden. Ja, erstmal schön looten, gell.
Der hat nicht mal eine Waffe, wie dumm ist das? Alter, ist das dumm. Also ich hätte mir ja die Kiste da vorne genommen. Okay, wir verlassen. Wollen wir verlassen? Ich lade dich dann in eine Gruppe ein.
Ja, okay.
Ja, bis gleich. Bruder, Leute, wir haben einen Freund gefunden. Hallo, mein Schatz.
Wie viel Videos hast du?
0. Aber bald 2800, also.
Weißt du, Tanz, den ich feiere, ist richtig hart.
Mein Lieblingstanz ist saxophonisch, aber. Bruder. Ja. V-Bucks müsste man haben. Ah, ich hole mir aber den Battle Pass nächstes Jahr. Nein, nicht nächstes Jahr. Also wir laden auf jeden Fall meinen neuen Freund ein. Dann pack sie in den Kühlschrank.
Oh, Salam alaikum, Bro. Alles gut?
Ja, bei dir.
Oh, Salam alaikum, Bro. Hi. Hi, bekomm du Fisch.
Ah, ich spiele
Oh,
ein bisschen bei
geil.
World Cup,
Fisch
ja,
ist
gar nicht.
Ich finde, Fisch ist mein Lieblingsspiel.
Ah, Videostream starten. Moment mal, mitten im Match einmal Video starten, Leute. Für
Hast du
euch.
Paper?
hab ich?
Ich schwör. Dieser Tanz, ich liebe den. Also nicht den Tanz, sondern den Skin. Fischstäbchen.
Findest du ihn geil?
Ja, aber ich liebe den. Ich feiere den so hart.
Ah, ich bin ich bin gerade in der Lobby der Fisch, Alter. Ich habe die andere Waffe. Oder Enemy Spot. No way. Welches
Ja,
Level bist du?
gönn dir den Fisch mal. Ah, wo meinst du? Achso, ich bin Level 33.
Ich bin
Ich
Level
zeig dich so.
69. Level
Oh, Digga.
69.
Wie viel Bluebox hast du? 0, gell?
0.
Schade.
Bruh, das war's in der Stelle mal wieder komplett. Ich habe immer noch Schuhe an, fällt mir gerade auf. Oh, wie lastig.
Bis bald. Zockst du auch GTA und so?
Nö.
Nur Fortnite.
Ja, so.
RDW oder sowas?
Nein,
Nee, oder?
RDW nicht, nein. Wie gesagt, ich gebe eigentlich. Ah, da unten sind sie. Wer wird gewinnen? Wer wird unten gewinnen?
Du kannst es nicht.
Hey Leute, wer wird gewinnen? Schreibt in den Chat. Wenn man in dem Modus eine graue Tag hat, ist man der Lost Boy. Alle haben Marshmallows, mein Lieblingsskin. Einer meiner Lieblingsskins.
Sag lieber zu Fischstäbchen, als ist der beste Skin der Welt.
Pleasant, das ist nicht. Oder okay, alle gehen Pleasant. Kommen wir Pleasant, alle Pleasant. Enemy spotted! Oh, jetzt
Eier.
ich habe in Hautnah schon irgendwie 8 Wins oder so heute geholt. Jemals mit 6 oder 7 Kills. Aber ich bin
3. Ich hab 3 und aber dafür 10 Kills.
Ich bin gerade auch erst online bekommen, gerade erst, wie gesagt, ich wollte gerade online bekommen, habe ich den Stream angeschmissen. Also wenn den Stream zu spät anmacht.
Oh mein Shit.
Ich hab die Trommel-Shotgun.
Hilf mir. Ich hab keine Waffen, denn das hilft mir.
Ich gehe bei diesem eine allwandte Pro rein. Ich stehe den Biggie.
Also komm schnell. Ich komm zu
Ja,
euch.
ich komm. Wo bist du denn? Ah nein!
Jawohl. Los. Standard-Killer. Standard-Killer.
Das ist doch niemals Standard-Skill gewesen, Bruder. Diese Waffe ist
Der
so Müll.
ist aber Standard-Killer.
Oh, Bruder. Diese Waffe ist auch so Müll, ne? Diese gibt 50 Headshots. Ja, dann looten erstmal. Der eine ist Ehrenmann. Oh Gott, aber der verhängt ja alles. Bruder, trifft doch mal einen Schuss. Oder holen die Karte. Mann, wir haben aber die schlechtesten Teammates. Deiner hat eine Combat. Der rennt nicht mal zu uns, obwohl meine Karte nur 60% hat. Die Waffe ist doch schon Müll. Die einzige geile Pump Combat und die normale. Bruder, renn jetzt doch zu unserer Karte. Oh mein Gott, die eine ist gefickelt. Ich hab jetzt Loser Dance gemacht. Bruder, die sollen mal gefällig unsere Karten holen.
Ich habe noch 20 Sekunden mehr.
Ich hab 30. Acht Sekunden schaffen. Ja, er holt sie, glaube ich. Er holt deine, es holt meine, er hat meine.
Ja, er hat meine. Oder nein?
Er hat deine.
Ja.
Er hat unsere ehrenhafte
Er hat
Sache.
mich. Er hat mich.
Oh mein Gott, einer holt den. Einer gibt den so richtig Kackschaden.
Meine Karte hat
Mini-Trinken, Elvin Pro, Mini-Trinken. Oh,
er hat meine Karte nicht.
Bruder, Ehre genommen. Er ist schon gut. Pass auf, Bruder. Elvin Pro. Gott, war das noobig von ihm. Mein Gott, war das noobig von ihm. Wie kann man denn auch... Oh, Alter.
Ich hat das safe überlebt, hat er nie getötet.
Nächste Runde und da holen wir jetzt den Win. Aber wie kann man noch... Also, ich finde ja, eine Stadt ist geil. Meine Lieblingsstadt ist... Was ist meine Lieblingsstadt? Meine Lieblingsstadt ist im Moment Neo Tilted, glaube ich. Das ist meine Lieblingsstadt bis jetzt.
Sollen wir kreativ 1 bisschen aufwärmen? Okay.
Ich würde sagen, wir spielen noch ein paar Hautnah und dann können wir One machen. Das Problem ist, ich kann besser bauen als spiele. Also bauen ist mein Lieblings... Also ich kann bauen wie Gott, aber ich kann spielen wie Gott.
Ich kann bauen und bearbeiten wie Gott.
Aber
schnell verarbeiten. Also bearbeiten kann ich jetzt nicht richtig schnell, aber das ist ja schon schnell. Ich würde jetzt nicht zu schnell nennen, ich würde es halt ganz gechillt normal. Guck, warte, guck.
Wo ist die geil los? Okay, ein Deutscher spielt. Ein Deutscher spielt.
Was?
Ein Deutscher spielt. Ehre. Genommen. So, jetzt können wir
aber Gold
gehen.
ist eh zu nicht gearbeitet. Gut, ne?
Ein Deutscher spielt gegen einen Schotten, 3 Franzosen, 2 Japaner, noch einen Schotten, eine Russen und... Oh mein Gott, ich kenne die Flagge nicht. Ich kenne mal eine Flagge nicht. Ich glaube auch China. Aber man sieht das sonst vielleicht, weil das so klein ist.
Ja, komm, wir müssen jetzt rasieren, wir haben jetzt beide Runden so hart.
Oh mein Gott, KBB und Yang. Die spielen jetzt, oh mein Gott, die stellen sich vor.
Helf mir? Und mich einer?
Ich hab nur diese Dreckswaffe. Ich gönn mir im Leben, chillen ein bisschen.
Hat so eine Brille Waffe.
So dumm, ich hab diese Trommelspotflinte, ey, mit der kann man noch nicht spielen. Die geht gar nicht über.
Ich versuche zu dir zu kommen.
Oh mein Gott, ich hab blaue Combat, das ist schon besser. Ich feier hautnah, aber feier hautnah nicht. Also ich glaube, auch die geilsten Waffen ist auch irgendwie die Combat.
Bei mir ist einer.
Hab einen.
Da oben beim Haus. Lass mir auch ein paar Kuchen übrig. Ist sie mit bei uns? Ja. Und bist du da? Scheiße. Der Noobskin ist low.
Oder 4 Leute. Und unser anderer landet auf Drohne. Ich hab jetzt One, Alter. Gib den einen Headshot und dann stirbt nicht, Alter. Okay, aber ein Kill ist in Ordnung. Es ist nicht in Ordnung, ist schlecht, aber besser als 0 Kills.
Guck, was für Loot der hat.
Ja,
Der bessere Loot, als wir gefunden werden. Der hatte goldene Komplett, was weiß ich was, Tag, diese neue Pump in Gold und dann noch schwere Schrotflinte in Gold.
Ja, krass, Alter. Krasser Babo ist das, Alter. Oh, ich will nicht. Moment mal, wir spielen.
Was?
Kann ich nur jemand ans Herz legen, der auf dem
So, das ist gut. Hast du RDW? Ja, hast du ja, weil du den Skin hast. Was ist deine Lieblingsseason, die du miterlebt hast? Wow.
Take a lot of the leave, you know, and then they started going away.
Welche Map gehen wir?
Fantastic. Well, we're all really excited to see you guys. I know that a lot of people are, a lot of TSM fans here and all over the world.
Ich höre
It's
dich
gonna be a great
nicht.
day.
Nein.
There you have it. Proof that it's not all about just grinding.
Wir können auch natürlich auch auf Trimax, wenn wir Bock auf Sniper haben. Ja, jetzt richtig. Wir können hier Trimax spielen, wir können Trimax spielen, aber das hat nichts mit 1v1 zu tun. Ich will erstmal der 1v1 machen.
Dann lass erst Trimax bitte. Okay.
Hier ist 1v1, bitte. Wir wollen jetzt snipen, bin ich aber nicht so gut.
Original, ich weiß kaum. Lass Trimax. Das wird jetzt noch komplett knapp. Vielleicht weiß ich nicht. Vielleicht wird schlechtes Sniper, also.
Genauso schlecht Sniper.
Du bist extrem schlecht, du bist so. Was läuft? Warte, meine Schwester hat Fernseher ausgemacht, weil sie gestorben ist. Und was hast du eigentlich? Ja, sie hat gestorben. Ich glaube, sie hat eine Krankheit irgendwie. Kannst du mich bitte nicht killen? Es steht den Scheiß!
for the entire. They switched at the last second, so same thing.
Puzz and Ming having one in the lead. And on top of that, their conservative placements earn them that spot looking out of the region. We had an opportunity to talk with them and have a package set up, and let's see what they had to say.
저는 이승이라고 하고 이제 아시아에서 진출하였습니다. 가장 좋은 성적을 내서 대체 선수로 뽑혀서 이제 아시아에서 온라인에서 상금을 받으면서 같이 경쟁하는 게 게임하기 전에 이제 계속 어떻게 게임을 할지 생각을 하고 하는 거죠.
Hast du mich gefühlt?
Nein, hab ich nicht, schwör.
Warte kurz. Warte kurz.
Kannst du auch mal im Livestream nachgucken und die, wo du nicht da was.
Nein, ich hab geguckt auf der Tabelle. Komm, du bist du. Also ich bin auf der Tabelle, da kann man gucken. Bist du? Alles gut.
Ich hab gesagt, dass ich nicht so ein Sniper bin.
If they can get that position, don't expect them to not be dangerous. They still make some waves, and that's the competition. Those are all the best Fortnite players in the world. The 50 best duos in particular. We
Oh, scheiße.
Ehre! Das mit der Ehre zu tun.
We are all so excited to see these two play, and honestly to hear their comms. It's one of my
Warte, bleib da in der Mitte.
play. Now, competing online and competing at a level is two very, very different things, obviously. Preparation, like going and competing at a LAN level.
Oh, bist du?
Competing at LAN is definitely good. Personally, I like it more.
Ah, ja.
I like the environment.
Oh, scheiße, genau in der Sekunde, wo ich gedrückt
Stadium
habe.
like this, a lot of people are really excited.
Lass ihn noch hier unten.
Especially to see you guys play.
Thank you so much, Jordan. And now just those guys, they sound excited, but that's it. Enough from us talking.
Was willst du, Martin? Hat eben aufgemacht. Ja, ich will aber nicht mitkommen. Nein, Artan kommt ja, ich muss auf Artan warten, du Ding. Nein.
Duo in the world, hands down. No talking about it. These best 6 games. We're gonna do that real soon.
Warte. Jetzt muss er ausmachen. Ich hab dir gesagt, mach auf das Schiff. Wir müssen so.
Wie viel Uhr ist es? Es ist 19:07, okay.
Hallo. Schau mal, Augen ist auf der Straße.
Machen wir gleich mit dem Zimmer weiter? Okay.
Warte, ich stehe wieder hin. Warte, ich stehe wieder hin.
Ja, hast du den Kühlschrank gelegt?
Halt die Stimme. Warte.
Bruder, ich musste mein Headset gerade biegen.
Hey, Kann ich dich jetzt bringen, oder? Das ist tödlich auf Kabel.
Warte.
Kann ich dich bringen, oder? Das ist tödlich. Das ist die beste Idee. Darf ich einmal chillen? Hallo. Hallo. Hallo.
Ja, was ist?
Hast du eine Tür, oder?
Du bist voll leise bei mir, so recht leise.
Da, warte kurz. Darf ich dich killen, du hast mich einmal gekillt, wo ich AFK war.
Ja.
Darf ich?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Fortnite World Cup Finals live from my hometown, baby. New York City, where you at? Where you at? That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. This is it, people. The moment that we've been waiting for. Leads to this. I'm your host, Golden.
Also Polizei.
Wow.
In the world go up against
Leon macht es unter! Was ist aus? Wer hätte das hier runtergerät? Wenn ich jetzt das Wasser auf PlayStation ausgehe. Wenn ich jetzt mit Technik auf PlayStation ausgehe. Ist ja nicht so, als müsste man das beim Ding so sagen. Nein, stopp!
Here is excited to get to the games, and we're going to do so in a little bit. The players are gearing up and getting ready to go. You know that each and every one of you inside this stadium is just pumped. You've had your opportunity to go out to the festival. You've managed to meet up with your friends and
ich würde sagen, es geht los, das Gute und habt ihr die Schokolade im Kühlschrank getan? Ah, da die Milka. Jo, Leute, wir gucken uns das auf jeden Fall an. Was? Oh ja. Ah ja.
Strategy that you guys can pull together. Can you talk to me a little bit about that?
Yeah, our synergy is great. Like you said, he's one of the best mechanical players. His tunnels are insane. Like, it's just insane watching him play. And just, you know, me being an aggressive player and having good aim, we really combo together well. And I'm hoping we're going to do good.
1000%. Now, Sean, you both competed in the Pro-Am yesterday, which was a lot of fun. We all know that was a very sweaty lobby. But your thought process, your strategy going into today, tell me how that differs from yesterday and your performance there.
I think yesterday was like super fast paced. You need to get kills to place well. But today we're going to go for end game, play super slow, and so we can kill it end game.
Fantastic. Well, we're all so excited to see you guys. GB, what do you have for us?
Always a pleasure to hear from the Ghost duo. They're going to look to go to the top, and they very well might do that. Now, I asked you guys earlier, I said, are you ready? So I'm going to ask you again, New York City, are you ready? Oh, no, I got to take the earpiece off. New York City, this is my hometown, and I know we can make some noise, so I'm asking you one more time. Are you ready? Fortnite World Cup Finals start now. Let's send it over to your casters, Courage and Ninja.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. The Fortnite World Cup Finals live from New York City. Everything on the line here today. My name is Jack Courage Dunlop. And well, guess what? I'm joined by a surprise guest appearance, Tyler Ninja Blevins. I am so excited for today's action. Ninja, dude, the emotion here is insane.
You have no idea, man. These guys have been playing for months, practicing, doing nothing but thinking, eating, sleeping, breathing Fortnite.
That's it, and it's all led to this. I know the nerves absolutely at an all-time high.
I'm nervous right now.
I'm just casting.
I'm not even playing.
Meanwhile, they're paying for $15 million, but it's not your normal Fortnite rules we're going to be playing today. Let's take a look at the format, catch everyone up to speed. I know a lot of new eyes will be on Fortnite competitive today. And Ninja, here's the format for points. So, this is duos. If you place in the top
Okay, Leute, wenn man einen killt, einen Punkt. Wenn man unter die 15 kommt, 3 Punkte. Wenn man unter die 6 bis 10 kommt, 5 Punkte. 2 bis 5, 7 Punkte. Und wenn man einen Win holt, 10 Punkte. So, der erste kriegt $3 Millionen, der zweite $2,25, $2,25 Millionen, 1,5 Millionen, der vierte, 4,5
Here's the prize money breakdown. And Ninja, you've been involved in competitive gaming for a long time. Have you ever seen anything like this?
No. I mean, you're looking at first place, $3
Wenn
million.
du kannst,
I didn't even settle for third at
100.000.
Settle for 1
I'll settle. No, we've been playing. We've both been competing for a long time, and I've been competing for almost 10 years. Prize pool's never even come close to this. This is life-changing.
Yeah, absolutely mind-blowing numbers right there. Again, everyone who made it this far, $50,000 in their pocket, but their eyes are on that top 10. They want to jump up that prize money ladder. Again, we are live right now from the Fortnite World Cup Finals. There are so many talented players here today from across the world. We want to hear your thoughts on Twitter. Use the hashtag Fortnite World Cup. Really, anywhere you can use hashtags. I know we both have our predictions, though.
Absolutely.
You
want to go first?
No. You go first. Who for you is your standout that you're looking to see if they can take it home today?
Dude, man, I mean, I gotta give it up to Mongol and Mitro. I think they're gonna definitely close it out. They've been, I really am just super interested to see how they play. I've been watching a lot of their World Cups.
Hands down, one
of the most aggressive duos throughout, the qualifications. But are they gonna do that here? Are they gonna go for placement, or are they gonna still W key like they've always been doing?
Das sind auf jeden Fall die Mitro und Mongol dürfen zusammenspielen.
Mongol and Mitro both qualifying from Europe. You see, last time they played,
United Kingdom,
their drop of choice was Luke
Europa
Lake.
weiter.
Will that remain the same today? These early game battles, these fights for the different points of interest will be so key. You go with a European duo.
Yeah.
I'm picking a European duo as well. Another young squad, Mr. Savage M and Benji Fishy. Dude, Mr. Savage M is cold-blooded. Every time I met him, I'm scared of him. They're absolutely insane.
Ben Fishy and Mr. Savage spielen.
We'll get those
Mr.
pictures
Savage kommt
fixed.
aus Norwegen.
But either way, these guys are two
Fishy,
absolute tanks.
Kenny kommt
Ninja, I mean, you've watched all these guys. They're absolutely one of the best players in the world, but it's almost like these guys are in a class of their own.
They are, man. I mean, I've competed
Savage
against some
Kenny
of these guys in some
natürlich.
other online tournaments as well, and I mean, literally watching Benji just slay out an entire lobby by himself in squads is, it's like, it's art, man. What these guys do, it's art, so enjoy.
I know Mr. Savage in a public match got like 40+ eliminations in Season 9, which is unheard of, all by himself, solo squads. There are so many ways you can watch, though, this weekend. I've been just looking at my phone already. I'm seeing 1 million+ of you guys tuning in. As you guys know, so many ways to watch. You've got Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, everywhere where there's live streams. Also, a new Fortnite.com/watch feature that you can go take a look at. You'll see some different individual feeds there that will be a crazy, unique way to watch Fortnite competitive for the first time. I know everyone at home looking forward to seeing their top players perform. This place now, Ninja, is insane.
Packed,
I mean,
man.
This is one of the most ridiculous arenas I think I've ever seen for an esports event, and I know people flooding on in from the outside. I just can't wait to get it started.
Dude, this is literally what I've been waiting for like 3-4 months.
Yeah.
The best of the best, all in the same lobby. All right, in the qualifying matches on Sunday, you're playing against, in a lobby, maybe like 4 or 5 of the teams who are actually here right now, but now this is going to be all of them in the same lobby. Every single battle is going to be the best players in the world fighting against one another. I'm excited to watch the early game when they're landing in their spots. I'm excited to watch the mid game during the rotations. I'm going to be taking notes, and you guys should too.
Yeah. Also, other things that note to take to bring up. We're going to be playing on siphon settings.
Ich glaube, die Leute dürfen die Leute nur
Do you want to explain to everyone at home exactly how that all works?
I'd absolutely love to. So, unlike normal matches, when you get an elimination, all right, you're going to be granted with 50 health or 50 shield, depending on what you're missing. And that's also going to give you 1 point as well. They also drop 50 mats of each, wood, brick, and metal. So, you know, eliminations are definitely going to pay off early game as you guys can stack up those materials.
Yep, and remember that is when you get a full elimination, not when you knock down an opponent.
Correct.
So, if I knock a player, you'll see in this, a lot more times teams will immediately try to finish that elimination, get the health, go pick up the materials, maybe secure some extra loot. There's a look at the lobby screen, and you know, Ninja, I was laughing with you earlier when the players were warming up earlier today because they got some warm-up games in. Obviously, for many of them, it's their first time in a major LAN event. They wound up going through and they were just sitting at the spawn island like they were right now. I mean, look at the build battles happening on spawn island. They're all editing, they're all aiming. None of them are just sitting still. The nerves running through them insane. The average age in today's tournament, 16 years old. Some of these guys are going to walk away with $1 million+ this weekend. At 16, what would you have spent your money on? I don't even want to know. Why not even ask that? Probably
16, man? Just a bunch of candy and energy drinks, man. I didn't really.
So basically the same as today.
Exactly. Nothing really would change. Nothing's changed.
No, it's so much fun, man. Again, people flowing on into the venue. Looking at these duos, looking at these contested areas, right? Loot Lake has been a very hot topic.
Yeah, man.
You know, Aiden had been landing there throughout all of qualifiers. You see, you know, Mongrel and Mitro. I've been hearing some notes about, you know, Tilted Towers and or Neo Tilted, as it's now called, of where they're going to go. In your opinion, right now you play 6 games.
Yep.
You know how detrimental it could be to your mental state if you have one where you kind of drop right off spawn and get taken out.
Yeah.
What is your game plan here? Are you going for it? You don't care how many people land there? You just go and play your game? Or
I think
you shy away? What do you do?
No, man, these guys have been practicing. They know. They know that they're going to be contested. Yeah. They know that, and they're not, you know, if they're, intelligent players, they're going to play exactly how they've been practicing the last 10 World Cup qualifiers. They're going to go exactly where they go. They're going to push where they're going to push, and, you know, they're not going to care who it's going to be. Now, me, honestly, I'd like to say that that's how I play, but dude, in a situation like this, I think that if I saw someone contesting my drop, I'd definitely defer and try to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, you have one bad game, getting over that's going to be a huge mental obstacle, right? You get knocked first. Yeah. That's going to be something you're going to be thinking about. In the second game, the third game, oh my God, should we change our landing spots? And then if you're thinking like that, it's over.
Yeah, and I keep seeing you look down. You're like eagerly wanted to talk about this map. We have what the first map is going to be in front of us. But again, guys, there's so many exciting things going on in the world of Fortnite right now. One of the new limited time modes that is actually going on. Prop Hunt, we watched a little bit of it yesterday, but again, made by Stray Kite. It's a fun little, you know, hide and go seek game almost, Ninja.
Prop Hunt is the greatest thing that Fortnite has created from creative. It is amazing. It is hilarious. I mean, we were literally getting like angry and like, but also just laughing hysterically right when we're about to, you know, make it into the incinerator and get our points. It's just so fun. I mean, you could be a toilet. You know, you want to be anything. You want to be a pink flamingo, a bus. Go for it. Go for it. Just go for it.
Yeah, we've had some fun games of Prop Hunt that we play. But again, right now, live in the gameplay for free, Prop Hunt. A little bit different than the competitive settings. Obviously, Arena, it's been talked about, Ninja. This is the most played in qualifier for a tournament ever in the history of gaming. 40 million competitors, down to the top 200. To be exact, 178 because of the double qualified players.
Right.
And that is, you can't even put in like your head just how insane those numbers are.
I think it's just important to show and let everyone know that, man. Just Epic continues to change the game. Making these qualifiers online, it just allowed so many of these kids to be here today because they've been able to play, you know, from the comfort and safety of their home instead of traveling across the world just to qualify.
Yeah.
So I think this is one of the first times we've seen
Kinder dabei, die sind 15 oder 14.
These kids dominate the next freaking 4
Morales ist
hours,
irgendwie
6
14 oder
hours. I'm
15
ready to
oder
stay here all
16,
night.
keine Ahnung.
I'm down to stay here all night. I have no problem with that. I'm sure the Arena is as well. When you talk about LAN events, right, you have so much competitive experience. You've been to so many across different games and genres. The one thing that stands out to me, though, it will never feel the exact same as it does as playing at home. So for these guys, what are some tips that you can share you think that they should kind of take into account as they're playing, maybe on LAN for the first time?
we'll do what I always tell people when they're saying, you know, hey, Ninja, I'm going to a tournament. Any advice, right? You know, it's, dude, do exactly what you do at home, all right? If you wear socks and, you know, no shoes at home, that's what you're going to do. If you don't wear any socks at all or you wear sandals, you wear that. If you wear nothing but sweats and PJs when you're gaming and practicing, that's exactly what you should be wearing right now when you're competing, right?
Yep.
Don't try to change anything up. Drink what you normally drink before the games, water, energy drinks, whatever the case may be, or, you know, eat what you're going to eat. Do not change anything up. It's very important to get in that mental state of what you do and how you've been practicing the entire time at home.
I've even heard of stuff as far as like don't change your sleep schedule and what you're gonna do for this. Like literally take it like it normally is. Now, again, we talk about how there's $30 million on the line of the Fortnite World Cup Finals across today and tomorrow, but there's already been $3 million in prize money given away this weekend. That happened yesterday at the Creative World Cup Finals. Let's take a look.
Kitty Plays, and we're here in the player lounge right now, joined by the winners of the Creative World Cup. First of all, congratulations. Now, Scissors, how does it feel now to solidify that title?
It's kind of awesome considering I love creative mode. It's thriving, it's awesome, I love it.
Now, Tyler, did you ever believe that you guys would secure the position here today?
Yeah, I always knew we had it in the bag. You know, we're the week 1 qualifiers. We're the most stacked team. There was no competition. Just when the last map was a death run, I knew we had that in the bag. We got some good players here. I knew Zan would clutch up, and he did just that.
You could tell he lifted the finger. He said, we need 1 coin. Just grab this coin right down here. If he can do this without being eliminated.
Here it is. The win. Oh, he missed it, but gets it with the trap trigger. You realize that one jump won this group here an extra $1 million.
It's unreal. Like, if you want to practice with death runs, you need to, like, do it slow. Don't go in blindly. Like, try and, like, change everything you do every time you fail.
Suzu, can you see yourself doing even more with creative? I mean, the success of today. Will you continue to go and play creative maps?
I think I would definitely stay consistent with creative because I feel like there's a lot of potential in creative still. And yeah, definitely this is my thing.
But I want to go down the line and see what each of you guys plan on doing with that prize.
I'll probably end up like saving most of the money, maybe like some investments.
He's 18 and he just won $336,000. What are you going to do with the prize?
Rent? Yeah, I think rent. I'm going to be responsible. I'm going to save my money.
I am going to be responsible and probably just invest most of it and try and get even more money back.
All right, guys, congratulations again. Absolutely outstanding job. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I cannot wait to see what the future of Creative Fortnite looks like.
The Creative World Cup Finals, so much fun yesterday. Again, congratulations to Scissors and his team. $1.3 million won. I'm going to address the elephant in the room here. It's not Tim the Tabman. You didn't win that, Tyler.
That's correct.
What exactly happened here?
That's correct. No, we got 4th place, but, you know, the crew that I picked out, man, Tal, Taco, and Kaz, just a good bunch of kids, man. I mean, I think, and I also got to meet a lot of the creators, the ones who developed a lot of the maps. And just a lot of
Papa,
these guys, man.
ich muss aber hier essen, ne?
Not even me, together as a
Weil ich gerade Livestream mit die ganze Zeit.
as a team. I mean, Little Whips, man. You know, we were just killing it, little ice creams. But that event was so incredible. And just another thing that kind of came out of nowhere again, that Epic changed the game with creative. You know what I mean? It kind of popped up out of nowhere. All these people, so many people. There were hundreds of people here because of creative.
Yeah. And again, I know I talked to Scissors about it too. He can't believe just how far it's gone from his original runs he made to now it kind of inspired one of the 3 maps yesterday. For you, what was your favorite? Was it kind of the prop hunt mode? Was it the run?
Junkyard Juke, bro.
Okay.
Hands down, Junkyard Juke is the most fun game I've ever played. I mean, if you're going to go in with a crew of like 32 people, if you can even muster up a crew of 32 people, like I want that to be a playlist where I can just go and play Junkyard Juke, and it just fills in 32 people. It's so much fun, man.
I'm with that. What about, should we get the whole squad together or not?
I'm down with. Oh, we totally should. We should get a massive content creation squad and just go into that. It'd be the most funny thing in the world. I mean, there's nothing greater when you're a little teddy bear and you're just walking around like trying to make it in. It's amazing, man.
Hey, listen, it's all fun and games here. Obviously, the theme of this weekend, things going on outside of the fan festival. There's also the Battle Pass redemption. Everyone here is got tickets, has the commemorative tickets, so many things to look back on and remember these moments. For a lot of people here, whether they're players
Deutschen in der Weltmeisterschaft.
the individuals and fans who traveled, it's their first time to New York City, such a legendary, iconic place to have this major event. You see again the crowd continuing to fill on in, just getting some final things set up for the games. We can get it all launched for you, but trust me, we're all eagerly awaiting the start as well. So many organizations represented throughout the weekend, and I have just received the word that we want, Ninja. The game is ready to go.
I'm ready. The first Vic Roy, man. Who's it gonna be, guys? All right, I want you guys to scream out your favorite duos right now,
Yeah,
man. Let's make some noise.
Who do you think's gonna win today? Scream it,
win,
make I want to hear. Oh, it's gibberish. None of it makes sense.
I think I hear Mongrel, Mitro.
3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Fortnite World Cup Finals.
Es geht los!
Begins right now.
This is gonna be
Alle Leute dazu sehen, die Weltmeisterschaft geht in die zweite Runde.
Then the initial launch. Off the bus, man. You're flying. Someone's gonna die. Someone's gonna be eliminated. Who's gonna be the first one?
Yep.
You don't want to be the first one knocked out in the World Cup. I mean, literally, I knocked him like it was the first game in the Pro-Am, and that was just amazing. You can't live that down. I don't want to be the first person knocking this.
No, for sure. As now we immediately hop on board with my pick to dominate today, Benji Fishy and Mr. Savage, and they're heading
Mr.
right towards
Savage
Happy
and
Hamlet, a place
Ben.
they've called home so many times, and this is contested.
It's already contested.
You're flying on into here, Ninja. The early game's so key, and already Benji Fishy trying to put shots down range with that revolver, but area is contested. You see they're kind of split from each other right now. What are their comms like in this exact moment?
I mean, I think right now they're just going to be trying to hear exactly where these guys are, footsteps, any type of information they can pass off to one another is going to be very important. They've been practicing this landing. I'm pretty sure I've watched these guys play literally every week because they're from they were before NA qualifiers. And yeah, this is exactly where they normally land. Savage and Benji, they don't always land on top of one another. And you're honestly at a disadvantage if you do land in the same house because you're going to be getting less shields of one another, right? Less chances of getting shotguns and things like that. And I'm just interested to see how
Okay, Leute, der Livestream, ihr werdet das hier noch weiter sehen. Ich werde jetzt eben ganz kurz essen. Ich wünsche euch viel Spaß bei dem Clip. Guckt das weiter nur ohne mich. Und wir wieder, wenn ich gleich wieder da bin. Bis gleich.
Now, we mentioned the increased material farming right now, so you're hitting a couple trees, you're getting 20, 30 materials like it's nothing. Let's shift our focus, though, towards the middle of the map here at Dusty Divot, and it looks like Landjock and Punisher go out very, very early in this first game to Tetra and Eclipse, the new Rogue members.
They're wasting a lot of material right now. You can already see it. You've got only 100 matches left. That's 10 builds. These early game fights are always so detrimental. You have to be very, very, very particular with how many mats you're going to use when you're trying to ramp rush somebody, because if you make it there and they shoot you out and you have no mats, I mean, you're left with literally nothing to protect yourself with.
And look at the advantage that you now have. Tetra hasn't had any shields, but because 2 eliminations come on through, he gets both. That's 50 shield per elim, putting him at max HP, and now he can completely change how he takes this fight. It's not like the normal games where you're still stuck at 100 health and you might second guess what you want to do. You might play a little bit more passively. No, because of those early elims, they now have Dusty Divot to themselves. They pushed out the Asian duo, pushing towards that top Dusty Divot side of XXM and Mend, and now they're sitting pretty. Divot all to themselves. They've got metal galore here, as well as wood. The one material that really be lacking is going to be stone.
Yeah, definitely going to be lacking stone. They can get a 500 metal, which is going to be their most valuable asset here, landing in Dusty. What I'm just interested to see is, they have no rotation items when you're looking over there, so hopefully they find something that's going to help them rotate later. There are no balls that spawn in Dusty, so no ballers. It's going to be very difficult to make it to the late game if you guys don't have some sort of crazy rotation, shadow bombs, anything like that.
Here's another fight going on towards Fatal Fields, and with how little materials there are, you got to think these players down low who are already just on white HP are in a tough spot, and there it is. Scarlet and his duo, Bell, get the quick elimination onto Brush. And that's going to push back Brush's duo into Fatal Fields and try to hide for a brief moment. Another rough start right there. So much stone in Fatal Fields. I feel like Fatal Fields is a underrated landing spot.
I think you can get everything at Fatal Fields. You definitely get wood and brick very quickly, and then there's definitely some metal that you can gather around. There's a bunch of cars and things like that. Some tractors there in the sticks. But listen, man, I'm really curious as to why they're not pushing Sizz.
Well, it's kind of a double-edged sword too, because yes, Sizz is by himself, but we've all experienced how easily you can hide in that brush there, in the cornfields. And Sizlucky, these top players who land fatal fields, know how to actually navigate the loot in the corn without breaking the corn. So
I need to break the corn every time.
Right, same. I'm not good enough to know, but there's a certain path you can go on, and Sizlucky will actually be able to go back and pick up Brush's cards. So this is key.
You think you should go
Reboot
for it?
Vans, remember, when you get brought back, you only have 100 HP and a common pistol. That will bring a lot of attention over. If you are Scarlet and Bell, are you sprint back over that flight? I think so. Now across the map, though, an engagement going out between KBB, Yuang, and their duo up against Vinny and Zexro, and there's the knock right there, Ninja.
Drum shotgun's very powerful. It's definitely underrated. You can get inside somebody's 1-by-1 right there. I mean, there's another knock with the drum shotgun, just absolutely wreaking havoc. Yuang trying to take this wall. I think his teammate is not going to be able to stay alive, so it's going to be Zex and Yu. He's got the shield advantage. All he has to do is play this patient. I'm going to be pretty sure that these guys don't have that many materials, so just needs to spray it out and hopefully find a chance to take him down, but he's healing up.
Yeah, Zexro has minis as well as big shields, so we'll be able to get back the full shield. And Yuang now in a tough spot. Do I try to go?
Zex definitely can interrupt this now. He took too long to start going with the res, but it looks like he's just going to be going for the reloads, taking his time, and he might be dipping out, maybe trying to. He's definitely staying aggressive, but he's going to get the revive off, and now it's a 2-on-1 again.
Zexro staying confident though, knowing right now still at over 150 HP, the teammate has to be at 30 health. The wall comes through, trying to spray it, and it's not gonna happen, and you see Zexro right there, hands right to his head, some solid damage done, but Yuang dropped down to 59 HP, but with that elimination, we'll bump back up to over 100. Very, very close right there, Ninja, with the drum shotgun.
Very important is checking out the storm right now. A lot of these players, there's a lot. You guys can't see the screen, but there are plenty of people who are outside. They're going to have to start their rotations in. And this is actually where a lot of very talented players with their aim can clean up a lot of kills. This is actually my teammate and I's reverse. Our strategy was to try to get in those spots where you can beam people who are going to be flying throughout the sky using a lot of the slipstreams and just taking advantage of, your incredible accuracy.
A little update, too, on Sizlucky. They did get the reboot in Fatal, so they're both back in play. Look at how slow this lobby is going, folks. 92 players left, and a definite fan favorite here. Nate Hill and Funk of FaZe Clan currently set on up near Lazy Lagoon. And Ninja, this is your landing spot that you went to with your duo reverse. What are maybe some little tips and tricks for players at home who like to land here?
Yeah, all right, so there's, if you go on the boat, on the ship, every single one of the masts is like worth 200 wood. So you definitely want to go for those and easily get max wood in arena in probably less than 10 seconds. And also there are some metal anchors in town that you can get for about 300 metal, which is, like the most valuable material that you can get. I mean, I'm just 91 players. I mean, have we talked about Storm Surge? I mean,
we haven't yet. I was going to let that be a bridge when we cross it, but
because 91 people left. I mean, how soon is it going to be?
We're going to have Storm Surge in every game.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be like. This is going to be nuts. If you guys don't know what Storm Surge is, basically the people, the team that has done the least amount of damage is going to start taking damage until they get above the damage threshold.
Yes, and it tells the players on their screen what the damage threshold is. If you're used to playing at home, you probably have never experienced Storm Surge in a normal game, but it is very common in competitive because everyone wants to last until late game, earn those extra points, and wind up getting those placement points to come on through. Watching Letwick and Flexi right now, it's so scrappy, Ninja. It's not your normal game where you get to loot up and freely grab everything you want. Here, I mean, look at the inventory. A common heavy assault rifle, 2 heavy bullets.
Yeah, I mean, people are not going to be able to loot. They're not going to be able to loot normally. I mean, you have every single spot is definitely going to be contested or have talented players who are surrounding you. You got to be constantly worried about getting sniped from the side. All it takes is 2 seconds of being caught off guard, and you can get dinked twice with an infantry rifle, and boom, there goes 160 health, man, just like that.
89 players left now in the lobby as Twiz and Cover H, the duo, do get cut down. 45 duos remaining. The second zone has just been revealed, and again, Storm Surge will begin after that. I absolutely think it's going to happen. That will be for 70-plus players. So you keep that in mind as this goes on. Players who haven't really done any damage will know that they're going to be at a point where their hand is going to be forced. They're going to have to put on a little bit of aggression. You're going to see the game pick up just a little bit here. There's Snappy and Red Rush already in the next zone. They're more than happy to just farm up this metal structure and claim it as their own.
They're actually very centralized as well.
Yep.
I mean, a really great strategy that you're going to see a lot of people going to be using throughout this weekend in solos and in duos is to just try to get in the dead center of the second zone and honestly just kind of pray that the circle is going to continue to rotate in your favor. I mean, I'm still looking at a lot of these guys' inventories. One guy just gets knocked in front of him. Letwig's going to try to save his teammate. It's not going to happen. But there's not a lot of rotation items. I haven't seen a lot of shockwave grenades. I haven't seen a lot of shadow bombs. I don't see any launch pads in anyone's inventory.
Yeah.
It's going to be such a, like, the rotations late game are going to be nuts. People are going to get lasered out of the sky.
And Letwig now all by himself in a 1 versus 2 as his teammate did go down. You see Parpy and Volks still quite healthy between the two of them. Over 140 HP for both of them. Parpy still playing in the slow ground, trying to spray out the opponent. And look at the material count for Volks. 135 total builds. It does look like Letwig just kind of ran away, but I don't believe Letwig was able to grab his teammate's reboot card. So will basically be by himself for the rest of this game.
You know, it's going to be almost impossible to perform alone when your teammate is knocked. And there's the Storm Surge warning. These guys are 106 above it. You guys can see that, which means that there's somebody who has 106 damage less than them that is currently below the threshold, and they are going to need to hit some people, deal some damage. And that's actually the beauty of Storm Surge, right? You don't necessarily only want people kind of just lingering around in their 1-by-1s, praying that the circle moves to them. You're gonna see some fights that are gonna be forced to break out because players need to get above that or they're gonna die. They're not gonna be able to make it.
Now moving towards the Dusty Divot Diner. You see Clicks and Skeptic. Yeah, the very young duo from NA East, and you just said yourself, I didn't even know you could farm this.
Didn't even know you could get down there.
This is the beauty of it, right? These are the top players in the world showing off the little things that they know that really no one else can pick up on. Many teams already stacking here as there's so many materials to be farmed up. And for a lot of players, Ninja, once they get max, they don't just stop there. They keep farming to have an excess for more if they need to expend a lot of materials quickly. Yes. On the bottom right of your screen, you see a fight going down in Salty Springs. A lot of grenades being thrown right there. That's going to be Serpent and Hype.
Serpent and Hype in a pretty decent spot. If you guys can look on the mini-map that we're staring at, every single team is now in the safe zone. Everyone is safe in the next circle. It is moving in. And double heavy sniper is in play. For those of you guys who do not know, a heavy sniper will take out a metal wall. It'll take out pretty much anything. It does 1,500 damage to structures. So if you have two teammates who have double heavy snipers, they can see a team, line up a shot of somebody hiding in a 1-by-1 and be able to take them out.
And that changes the game completely. Once you hear double heavy, you can no longer sit still ever. Or if you know where they're at, you have to make sure you have at least 2 walls of cover on that side to protect you from the inevitable double snipe. And when we say double snipe, it's as far as 1, 2, 3, shoot. And they both fire at the same time and catch you off guard.
There's absolutely 0 time to react. And one thing you guys we've talked about are the rotation items. We got 6 shadows for this guy, and they have a baller, so they're sitting pretty. I think these guys are in a great spot.
Absolutely. And you see the zone did just update towards the northern side of this current storm. Storm Surge is now in play, so players beginning to drop. 80 players in total in this game. They will just rotate on out of here. Hype and Serpent don't want the fight. And that's Jay now quite weak. With Storm Surge beginning to tick in. Quentin and Lanouf now having to push a fight as Storm Surge is affecting them as well. And you see it just kind of smites them down from the heavens, and there they go, getting dropped by Storm Surge. Unfortunate for them, but again, with not enough damage done, they do fall below that threshold.
Jeez, man, Storm Surge really does just force people into some pretty tricky situations. But again, man, it just goes to show a lot of aggressiveness is going to pay off for teams, man. You don't want to be put in that situation where, you know, you have to desperate and push. Maybe a duo that's better than you in combat. You know what I mean? And Airwax and Nikov
just... That's a replay.
Was that a replay? They just went down.
Airwax and Nikov are winners. Well, Airwax at least are back-to-back winner of the Pro-Am. Does go down. Airwax double qualified as well. Tough first game for them as they do go out quite early on. 71 players left in this game. 38 duos. Again, it's a slow crawl as everyone begins to drop. Have you ever seen anything like this in competitive?
No, I think that the only time that we saw numbers like this were when the circles they didn't really chunk that much and they were more centralized in the beginning of competitive. So really no one had to rotate that much and no one had to fight. So now that these circles are really just kind of moving around the map, you can't really predict them. I mean, you're getting these players who have, again, the great aim, and they're just beaming people who are focusing on trying to rotate in the circle. Now look, there's so many people coming from the south right now. And it's just free kills if you guys are in a top position with solid aim, man. You're going to Texture right now, already getting beamed. He's spamming
Und ich bin auch immer wieder am Start hier. Oh mein Gott, Leute, ich weiß nicht, ob die Runde gerade vorbei ist. Alter, Tetra soll ich mich verdrehen.
And he's going to be able to make it. 8 grenades. So, I mean, if he can get in a position where some players are already going to focus on the outside, 8 grenades, he might be able to...
Okay, gerade eine neue Runde angefangen.
That's right there. They do box up in time.
Leute, wollt ihr noch mal ein paar Runden sehen? Okay, noch mal ein paar... Leute, wollen wir Partner spielen? Leute, wir gucken uns das noch ein bisschen beim Spielen an, die WM. Die gute alte WM. Auch Kassenturnier, Leute, von Fero TV.
So.
Ich meine ganz kurz die Party. Achso, ich bin gar keine Party. Okay, Leute, hört ihr mich denn? Hat dann den Chat, ob ihr mich hört. Hört the play. That's so high. Dum, 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 dum. Leute, wollt ihr, dass ich einen eigenen Creator-Code machen kann? Das sehen wir alle. Ein Like und ein Abo da. Aber ganz wichtig, die Abos sind. Oh mein Gott, da unten. Immer diese scheiß Abo da.
Abo da. Abo da. Hello. You speak Arabic?
Speak Arabic? Alle stumm. Okay, wir geben Pläne. Dann werden alle stumm gestellt.
You see the stakes right now going down on Mongrel. And Mongrel gets immediately ripped in two as it seemed like the lobby began to focus him right there.
Mongrel tot?
Still alive with good rotation. Luckily, definitely has a bunch to, you know, to be able to play with. The next Storm Surge has.
Okay, ich glaube, wir sind relativ gut.
12 damage below, will have to begin to put shots down range. The zone pushing as well. So in this position, with the zone at their back, players have to push from the zone. They have one way they can go. They can't afford to take storm damage. They've got to push right out of it. Mitro knows that. Now begins the fire. Dubs just below as well. One of the players who qualified multiple times through solos and then once in duos.
They also have some great rotation. 2 ballers still intact. And here's the thing that you just mentioned, all these players who are going to be rotating in, being forced to rotate in. Everyone knows that.
Very little ammo, but look, these are the last 9 assault rifle shots in Dubs' inventory. It is getting scrappy, folks. There's the split. Still only 80, meaning combined between the two, they really only have about 150 shots to work with. The zone still pushing. 61 players left.
Die markieren dort und gehen das gar nicht hin. Gott, das ist jetzt unnormal krass gewesen. Weil alle schießen. Ich schwöre, alle schießen mit Pump.
Got finished actually, so he's got all the shields in the world. He can get back up to full health. Storm Surge is still ripping him apart. That slurp is barely keeping him alive.
Hitting him for 25 damage every time there is again dropping on in. Some big damage right there, still below. As players are continuing to drop all around, but Mega doing a solid job of keeping himself alive right now through the Storm Surge. Fantastic composure again, one of the young players on this stage looking to try to secure the title of Fortnite World Champion. No more Dubs. The duo
still okay, down. Now finally above, and guess what? The most important thing to realize, guys, look at that rotation. Yes, he's alone. Yes, his teammate's down. But he has an incredible kit to not only make it, but maybe even touch this game.
This Storm Surge is insane. It's still going on.
Finally taken out. 52 players left.
And this is where things are about to get serious, guys.
Thomas drops some ammo right there for his teammate, Inclusia, and you see Thomas, that epic infantry rifle, one of your favorite weapons, Ninja. What is so good about that assault rifle?
It 100% rewards pinpoint accurate players, right? There's no bloom necessary. Your marker, your aim is right on their head, boom. You're gonna get that headshot, you're gonna get 80 points of damage. And there's upgrade of legendary and epic, have 10 shots instead of 8. So I mean, 2 packs of punch, man, it can really catch players on guard, and that's exactly what you're going to need when you're playing against these top players who will literally protect themselves when they get shot.
Folks, there are 45 players left in this very, very small zone. We are now on our 6th. It's about to begin to move, and players will frantically have to go across the map. Zate and Sap discussing exactly what they should drop, pulling up their map, looking exactly where they have to go. 44 left in this one.
We already got people using shotgun grenades, guys. This is a very
Jawohl, unsere Leute gehen mal pushen.
Dann
wir auf 16, nein.
Potentially get stuck on their launch pads because there's so much frequent building. It's going to be nuts. And who's going to try to take the high ground? Because after this is where people start to only try to use the high ground.
We know high ground is everything in competitive Fortnite late game. Everyone frantically moving away from the common enemy of everyone, which is that Macwood taking zone damage. Daedra as well. King slowly bouncing on through with the bomb. Does land. Yeah, but it's taking right. No zone damage, just playing right on the edge. Yeah, right on the edge of the zone right now.
What the fuck?
Stomping in the
Nein! 8, 7, 5, 3, 1! Nein, ihr seid so dumm! Meine Teammates sind so hohl! Ich hab die schlimmsten Teammates! Ich schwör! Die können mich nicht mal... Ich hol lieber meine Karte. Okay, Leute, das war's mit der Runde. Was ist denn da mit Karte? Soll's jeder sehen, Leute, soll's jeder sehen. Und die Falle habe ich auch gesetzt in der 59 Sekunden.
It's all Benji, Fishy, and Mr. Savage in the elimination feed right now. 24 players left in this one. But 20 duos. There's almost no duos remaining, Ninja.
Right, it's all solos, and this is kind of what's going to happen, man.
Mr. Savage goes down.
It's up to Benji, and look at this. Benji's been in this position before.
Ehre.
We know he can handle it.
Ehre! Was für eine Ehre, Mann. Oh mein Gott, was für eine Ehre, Mann.
Benji's just going to try. Listen. They're only using the shot. That's one build left. That's it. That's all he has.
He's got 10 total builds.
10 total builds.
He's just trying to outlast as many players as possible. Remember these placement points. We've made it.
Guck mal, ich schwör, wir haben richtig gut gespielt.
Now into our top 8. Zate and Saf now. Zate and Saf now on the high ground. One of the few, the only duo left. This has a Zate and Saf win. Written all over it. Mitro, Mongrel's duo. Very early on, still alive this one. 40R Storm now getting beamed. Can the North American duo of Zate and Saf close this out? Raining down fire from up top. You see the frantic builds coming in. Benji Fishy goes down. Mega, Mitro, and Scarlet on the low ground. Shots still coming on in. Zate and Saf just sitting pretty.
Mitro just got a double, I think. 5 limbs.
Tries to get it done. Not enough. Zate and Saf, 2 versus 1. Will they take game number 1? Yes, they will.
Zate and Saf had the high ground, and they used it the entire game. Rain fire from above. We're able to make up 5 limbs plus 10 placement points. That's going to be 15.
Talk about a monster game number 1. You saw the immediate reaction. They know how key that was. And I've watched so many games of competitive Fortnite, Ninja. They were the only duo left with still like 18 players remaining. When they get the high ground like that, they send 1 player down to get close. Scarlet was already weak, and there's just no shot. In the end, the veteran players of Zate and Saf
Die hat doch selber gewählt.
And you know, Ninja, that was a big topic of conversation. Players with
Oh, die hat mich einfach nur hochholen müssen. Aber wir haben ganz gut gespielt. Leute, wieder der Win.
Will they let the nerves get to them? Guess what? The answer is no. Zate and Saf take game number 1.
Kept their composure. It was absolutely incredible to watch, man. And seriously, these guys have been absolutely dominant in the World Cup qualifiers online. And it's only
show dominance here at the actual step stage.
Brilliant performance. You know that their game plan is always last as long as possible. Absolutely. But the fact that they made it through those storm surges, even with them not getting very aggressive, they had 0 elims down to those final few moments. Mr. Savage and Benji Bishop, we have to talk about them for a second as well. The European young duo, they were on the high ground. It was looking good, Ninja, but so many players focusing them, the shockwave grenades as well, and they had no healing left.
It's unfortunate, man. We have a group full of these players who are literally the best in the world. They know exactly how to win, right? So if they don't have the high ground, they know that whenever it is home, they have to shoot the high ground out with rockets and shockwave grenades. I think that's actually what happened. It's shockwaved up and knocked them off the high ground. Yep. But we have shields like Zane napped it at the end there, and that high ground, it's over, man.
What a sigh of relief.
Incredible first game.
And we're only just getting started. Remember, 6 games being played today in the duos competition, in which $15 million will be rewarded. Tomorrow, we do it all over again, except with solos. So you want to stay glued to the streams here for the Fortnite World Cup Finals live from New York City. Use the hashtag Fortnite World Cup. Get involved in the conversation. Send Ninja and I your thoughts after game number 1. Who surprised you? What are you looking forward to in games 2 through 6? For me, other things I noticed, man, you've got to be on your A game. When it comes down to taking note of where you are with the storm surge, those were longer storm surges that have lasted than I've ever seen before.
I've honestly never seen someone respect the game so much. Yep. Because here we are having 80 people left out in the circle. So, you know what I mean? Like, and these guys, they're not going to let you hit them. You know what I mean? And if you want to put shots on these guys, it's going to be flying in the air rotating. You also expose yourself to a sniper shot, you know?
Absolutely.
High risk, high reward, man, right?
It's,
let's see how these guys change. I wonder if the guys who did get hurt a lot by the storm surge, are they going to make changes in the second game? Are they going to be a little bit more aggressive and trying to deal some damage as they rotate? That's what I want.
That's a great way to think of it. I know there's so many people that want to give their thoughts on these games, but over at Unreal Island, we've got our very own Sundown with his thoughts on game 1.
Thank you so much, Courage and Ninja. In the first match of the duos competition is over in the Victor Royales. Well, experience wins out. We talked about Energy Zate and Ghost Sap and how they've been playing so long together, and that endgame was a prime example of textbook Zate and Sap. We're gonna re-roll it one more time. Right away. You can see on the backside, Sap has one angle while Zate is forward, and they're moving back over the marks they've already established, but the angles they give each other are covering. They hear the shots below, they're putting the fires down towards them. Scarlet is able to Nitro, but doesn't have enough to get out. They get 5 eliminations. Victory rate 15 points, showing that their competitive experience, their experience on stage at major land events is winning out right now. They say nerves, what nerves? We might as well be playing at home on our own stations because they are just that good. Match 1 is over. Time to get back over the stage for match 2. Ninja and Courage, take it away.
Thank you very much, Sundown. Great stuff as always there from Unreal Island outside of the venue, enjoying the event themselves. But again, game number 1 in the books. Obviously, so many updates to see exactly where we stack up. In the end, those final moments can be so hectic. So before we hop into game 2, we will have a standings update for you all at home. Who do you think's up top of it right now? Well, guess what? It's Sap and Zate, but...
And Benji, Mr. Savage, man. Just incredibly clutch solo moves and plays.
Both of our predictions. Both of our predictions.
And they're still up there. Guess what? Imagine if they're healthy and they actually get some good rotation items. I'd love to see how they're going to play in the late game, man.
Placement points so key. You did a great job pointing out Mitro at the end. Not only does he stay alive, not only does he perfectly use his materials and his movement items, but he somehow finds more limbs. I think his team will probably get abysmal game 1 to top 3 in our leaderboards.
Guck mal, unten links siehst du, unten links siehst du, also in der Mitte spiele ich gerade und unten links siehst du die WM.
Incredibly talented duo, man. Honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing what Aiden can do. Chauncey, hopefully they step it up in this next game. Game 2 is about to get on its way, man. Are you ready?
I am ready. Ladies and gentlemen, in this sold-out arena, are you guys ready for game number 2?
Die neue Runde beginnt in 3 Sekunden. Da der Battle Pass
any competition, but definitely Fortnite for me.
5 Leute leben nur noch, dann hab ich den Win hier.
Once these players hit the ground, they're going to definitely have hopefully less nerves. Going to get back into the flow, back into the farming mentality. And man, I'm looking at these llamas on my screen. I'm just hoping that they find them. There's nothing greater than finding the new upgraded llama from 350 matches.
One side. You got 2 llamas in a very small area. And many players have gotten better at spotting llamas from very, very far away.
I mean, one thing I tell, I was telling my teammate Malachi, you check tell yourself, hey, probably the llama doesn't flying in because, usually you're looking for players, next to you, keep an eye out for that.
Was? Hä? Wo ist der durchgekommen? Wo hat der durchgeschossen? Ah ja. Papa, der hat durch die Wand geschossen. Der hat durch die Wand geschossen, Papa, hast du gesehen? Papa, hast du das gesehen? Der hat durch die Wand geschossen. Hast du es nicht gesehen?
For players at home are wondering how he just used it for way more than the 6 seconds it actually lets you use it for. Explain a little bit of steam beside the map.
Yeah, all you have to do is just continue that jump animation. That's going to trigger the double jump. And as long as you don't touch any solid ground, you're going to be able to continue to double bounce back and forth, man. It's an incredible use of the Shadow Bomb. You're probably going to see a lot of players do something like that in the late game off of other people. It's just way more difficult to do that off the map, by the way.
Sure, as we now take a look. That storm is landing outside the map, and this storm is very far. Great point to bring up there. We can see on our side.
Wir arbeiten gleich noch weiter oben, ne? Weiß nicht gleich.
Dusty did it, and Neo tilted, and the rest of the north side of the map are in play. So
hat er gerade so einen bekommen.
South side will have to move, and you see the elimination phase very early on. Elevate does get cut down, so a tough start for the Thieves right there. As you've got to wonder if Arkham's still alive. Either way, they're Daedra and M11Z.
Oh mein Gott, der hat durch die Wand geschossen, aber ich will den nicht hacken. Aber ich möchte nämlich nicht melden. Aber ich möchte nicht melden. Nein, nicht. Ja, aber er hat aber durch die Wand geschossen, Papa. Er hat aber durch die Wand geschossen.
Ja, das kann er ja machen.
Er darf er nicht.
Natürlich kann er durch die Wand schießen.
Geht nicht.
Ja, natürlich. Mach weiter.
Was macht man an dem Körper? Drückt ihr den zu?
Das Gift muss rausgesogen werden.
Und wie machst du das? Achso. Una guckt.
Ja.
Oh, weißt du, wer online ist? Tino. Tino, wo bist du denn, der kleine Socker minus XYZ? Tino. Una, ich finde das so süß. Das ist ein Fisch.
Ja, viel länger.
Oh Mann, Tino, ey. Tino? Der pennt jetzt ein, der Fischpapa. Warte, guck. Look it. Und jetzt? Warte, jetzt guckt, ob da einer ist. Nein, ist keiner. Tom Schmidt ist online. Come into my lobby. Warum kann Timo, warum redest du nicht? Wenn er nicht redet, gucke ich wieder Videostream an. Enemy spotted.
Still now it is a 2-on-1 situation. Just need to play the numbers.
Red does.
And again, Storm is about to start moving, so they're gonna have to make these plays sooner rather than later.
No ammunition. Very few builds. No shield. This spells disaster, and Punisher goes down, and there's the frustration in the player camera right there. Slacks and keys, 2 quick eliminations. But you mentioned they can't afford to do that. It takes so much time in that fight. They gotta go very far still. Now over to Neo Tilted, Clicks and Skeptic.
Das ist die Weltmeisterschaft. Das spielen die Leute gerade in der Weltmeisterschaft.
Doesn't necessarily want to use this video to
Ja, das ist die Weltmeisterschaft.
trying to obviously take small, help his teammate out. No, he's getting
Wir labern jetzt Ninja einen Scheiß.
the trap kill is gonna get the knock. Unbelievable, incredible place. Bad Sniper goes down, and now he's continuing to branch out. When you guys are in fights like this, you always want to do exactly what he's doing right now, which is branch out, continue to build these little 1x1s with pyramids, try to confuse your opponents of where you actually are healing up.
Skeptic just 8 builds left. They're trying to stay alive right now. They do have the...
Tino besucht, glaube ich, sein Headset. Oh, Bennett spielt auch. Bendy, komm mal rein, bitte. So, wir gucken weiter. Ich habe nur Bennett eingeladen.
He just take the L in real life? Homie, this is land. This dude's gonna come over. No, I'm just kidding.
40,
but the Stinks come on in.
Stinks coming in, 22 health left, Campfire down, he has.
Oh, and look who's here!
Third party, hello!
Alter, was wieder mal auf. Ich schreit grad. Oh, das ist der beste Spieler, Mongal. Siehst du? Das Kind da. Das ist das beste Kind der Welt. Oh, Ben hat mich eingeladen. Hallo, Benny. Herr Schmidt. Ja, wollen wir ein bisschen hautnah spielen? Aber da können wir auch gute Pumpkills machen, dann können wir die herausfordern in Utopia machen und wieder XP farmen. Oh, Papa tut mir so leid. Papa wurde gerade von einer Wespe gestochen. Genau in den Rücken. Hast du mit der neuen GBA? Ich würde gerne mit den... Ja, okay. Ah, als wenn du dir den Banner-Skin geholt hast.
Ja, ich finde den geil, Digga. Ich mag den Battle Pass noch nicht mehr, Digga.
Nicht?
So wie sieht's aus, Digga? Bis 23 Uhr durchzocken oder wie?
Warte, ich verlade dich bei ihm nochmal ein, ja?
Wen?
Ja, dich lade ich nochmal ein.
Ich bin doch direkt, Junge.
Ja, aber Tino, keine Ahnung, der redet irgendwie nicht. Ich lade mir bald auch V-Bucks auf.
Moin.
Ja.
Auffüllen oder nicht, Digga?
Hautnah?
Ja.
Auffüllen. Wie viele V-Bucks hast du jetzt noch? Nächsten Battle Pass macht minus 950, also macht unbedingt. Meine Schwester ist ab heute ausgezogen, Benny.
Digga, wenn du wüsstest, wie der Boss abgeht bei dieser geilen GB. Ich hab halt einen Bug in Fortnite, ne?
Welchen?
Wenn ich ganz normal laufe,
Ja.
Oder so, dann guckt einfach, dann geht die Kamera langsam nach oben.
Als wenn. Check this out.
Sing bitte nicht mit, weil kein Ort ist.
Du bist gerade in meinem Livestream drin, ne?
Digga.
Sag mal Beut, sag mal Beut, sag mal Beut.
Als ob, Alter.
Alle Leute,
Digga.
auf jeden Fall, checkt auf jeden Fall. Ja? Weil? Das stimmt, aber ich kann's.
In the zone, and you talked about this inventory. I'm gonna come out and say it right now. There is no way someone in this lobby has a better
Okay, Leute, das ist ein Stream. Checkt auf jeden Fall krasse Gamer ab. Ich sage tschüss.